Hello, my name is Tamara.
Hi, my name is Jesus, and today we are going to talk about The Man Who Was Thursday by Chesterton.
The author of this novel is Gilbert K. Chesterton. He was born on May 29, 1874 in London. He was known for writing academic commentary, short stories, and poetry. His interest in theology and conversion to Catholicism led him to write religious fiction. He died in 1936.
This book was published in 1908 by G. W. Arrowsmith. It is considered a thriller, fantasy, adventure, and philosophical novel. It is based on many aspects of the existentialism or nihilism. The setting of the book is in the suburbs of Saffron Park, London. Gabriel Sam is a poet and a police detective. Luis Gregorio is a poet and a bomb-throwing anarchist. They meet each other at a party, but they argue and Sam suggests to Gregor that he is poser, not a real anarchist. Gregor shows him that he is in fact a genuine anarchist. Giorgio takes Sam to a secret anarchist stronghold on the run in Southwark. Gregor tells Sam that the anarchist conspirations had code names based on the days of the week. The mastermind is Sunday, also known as Bloody Sunday, who Gregor describes as the Napoleon of anarchism. The boss of Thursday is open at the previous man is dead. At the anarchist council meeting, Sam meets the other days of the week. They are plotting an assassination in Paris, which Sunday assigns to Dr. Bull and the Marquis de Stutch. The three men travel to France, where Sam comes up with a plan to stop the Marquis de Stutch by engaging him in a duel so he misses his train to Paris. The duel continues until the train arrives and Stutch, realizing the policeman's plan stops firing and announces he must get the train in order to stop the assassination. A series of chases through the French countryside and a confrontation with the leader of the army end with the revelation that he too is a police detective. All return to London, meet with the council member detective who was previously expelled, then attempt to confront Sunday. Sunday escapes in a hot air balloon, and the detectives track his flight until the balloon lands. A surreal celebration at a beautiful estate ends, with a confrontation with Gregory, a real anarchist, and finally Sam finds himself at down walking with Gregory towards his sister Rosamund, in the park where the table began.
The days of the week of the Anarchist Council were Monday, Secretary of the Council, Tuesday, Gogol, Wednesday, the Decadent Marquis, Thursday, Gabriel Sim, Friday, Professor Worms, Saturday, Dr. Bull, and finally, Sunday, that was the President of the Council. The first theme is religion. The novel is written in a form of rebellion to God. The days of the weekend represent the days of creation, where God created everything. Sunday was known as the God's peace. Rosamund, that came from the Latin, that is Rosamundi, that is also named from Jesus. The phrase of religion presented in the novel is, Sam did not have to struggle to remember that in the Bible, the first day of creation, light was drawn from the shadow. Another theme is good and evil. Sunday represented good and evil. It is a literary game between antagonist positions that have coexisted through human history. The phrase for good and evil is, when I was an actor, I used to get into everything. The only crime I have not committed is treason, perjury. If I had incurred need, I would have lost the last notion of good and evil.
Another theme is politics, especially anarchy. Anarchy means a state of society without government or law. The idea that chaos is superior to order, that some rules and structures are inevitable evil, limiting and sketching human beings. The quote for this is an anarchist is an artist. The man who throws a bomb is an artist. Because he prefers a great moment to everything, he sees how much more valuable is one burst of blazing light, one peal of perfect thunder, than the mere common bodies of a few shapeless policemen. An artist disregards all governments, abolishes all conventions.
An important phrase of Sunday that it was the president of the council was, "There's one thing I will tell you, though, about who I am. I am the man in the dark room who made you all policemen." After the Industrial Revolution, the book was written as a way to explain how thus capitalism and industrialization shaped the way people think. They have new and different ideals, and their way of life changed drastically. Because of the new investment and innovations increased wealth and production to transform from a rural economy to an industrial. They were more open-minded in the way they analyzed their government, so they could decide if they were in favor or against of it. In this case, Gabriel Syme, that is the main character who is a poet, decided to stop anarchism because it was a way of rebelling against the government. Anarchism was controlled by Sunday, who was reflected as a god who controls everything, including the men who work the days of the week. When an individual has a different perception of a specific situation, he shows individual perspective, and Gabriel Syme demonstrates this by defending his ideals against anarchism and trying to stop it.